Welcome to the Beginners Fitness and Wellness Program Workout 8. We are flying through this program. Today we're going to add in the notorious press-ups. So many of us get put off doing press-ups, and I'm going to show you a couple of different tricks today that are going to get you adding them in to your workouts. So bring the feet together. Step the toes out and the heels out. You should know the drill by now. Just sway back and forth and find that lovely neutral position between big toe, little toe and heel. And then you're going to draw the arches towards the ceiling. Start to find length in your body, taking it all the way up. Inner thigh draw together, glutes wrap. And you're going to feel your crown of the head reach to your ceiling. Drop the chin, just gently resting it on a shelf. And take the shoulders up, open and down, smiling through the collarbones. You're going to start to take some breaths in and out of the body. Just a little centering moment. So you can really draw inwards. Focus on yourself for this workout. Shut the noise out of the room, quite literally, and just give yourself this valuable time where you're going to connect your breath, your mind to your body and finish the workout feeling fantastic. Okay, just a reminder, gang, to exercise within your own limits. Listen to your body and take rests as and when you need them. We're going to start by taking a couple of breaths in, filling the rib cage and the abs, and then releasing the air coming back in. Expand on the inhale and release and start to draw the abs in on the exhale. Expand. Think of that pelvic floor being released and relaxed. And as you breathe out now, wink and draw the pelvic floor in and upwards. Inhale, release, lower, relax. Exhale, wink with that back passage, hold that wind in. And as you keep breathing out, you're drawing up through the middle and the front passage, just 30-40%, not all the way. Do that a few more times. I hope you've been adding the pelvic floor into your workouts, into your daily movement and function, and starting to feel more familiar with it. Okay, great stuff. Let's take the arms up into some big circles, circling up and around, incorporating the breath. So we breathe out as we take the arms up, so we have that connection of our rib cage. And we inhale as we come down. We're going to do 2 more this way. And now we reverse. We come down, out to the sides and circle. And we're moving the arms from just underneath our shoulder blades. So we have that arm and rib cage and ab connection. It's all connected, guys. This is thought-controlled movement. Lovely. Bring the arms across the body now and start to take open arms. Get that chest stretch, arm stretch across. Good. We can go more dynamically and you start to feel warmed up, not only in the shoulders, arms, but in the body. Whew, I'm feeling warm already. Lovely. Release the arms down. Now just take those feet quite wide. I want you to turn the toes away, heels are facing in. And just start to come over to one side for like a side lunge. You can keep the foot down or you can let the toes just come off. We're just moving side to side. Breathing in and out. So we're going to add some side lunges in. So this is kind of getting us started there. The knee still goes over the middle of the foot. Just there. Try not to go past the toes. Pressing through the heels as we come up. Lovely. Back to center. Just walk the feet in slightly, and then we're going to start to do press to stand. So I'm going to bring myself down onto the floor into a nice low squat. And now you might not be able to get your heels down here. You could always use a couple of books or a block to bring yourself down. I'm going to place my hands down and I'm going to lift my hips up, straightening the legs. Bring myself low squat. Shimmy side to side. You can let the heels rock off and just really get into the movement, really warming the hips up. Slow it down. Press to stand. And you're really bringing the breath in here. And again, press to stand. Now bring yourself into that low squat. And I'm going to join my hands here. And my elbows are pressing in towards my inner thighs, my knees. And my hands are up. So my knees are kind of softening. And as I bring my hands down, I press into my knees and open slightly further. Inhale, hands come up in that prayer position. Exhale, I press and I bring them down in line with my breastbone. Breathe in here. Breathe out. This is a lovely opener for your hips. And I do feel it into my lower back and into my glutes. So it's a really nice mobility exercise. Working on strength and flexibility at the same time. One more here. Nice work, guys. Bring it up, shake it off. So today we are adding in press-ups. Now, unfortunately, I end up seeing the form of press-ups being done very incorrectly, quite commonly, because people don't have enough strength maybe, or they send their elbows in the wrong way. So first of all, let's cover a basic press-up, okay? So we're going to come down onto our hands and knees. We're going to bring hands slightly forward of shoulders. So we're just in our all fours position. Our palms are strong into the ground. Our breastbone's nicely lifted, okay, in that lovely up position. And then we're just going to send the elbows out at a 45-degree angle. And I come down with my back nice and straight. Now, my elbows are going out to a 45-degree angle here, okay? They're not going out at a 90-degree angle. That's elbows right out to the side. Your shoulders and wrists are not going to like that, and it's not really doing you much good. So I like to think of my elbows kind of aiming to go towards my hips or the corner of the room. So you're seeing your elbows down and to the corners. 45-degree angle. Okay, so this is your basic press up here. Now to take it more challenging, we could take the knees back. So we're making, let me just walk forward, making that longer body here. My hands are still slight forwards of shoulders. And then I bend the elbows 45 degrees and I come upwards. Okay. Now that's a basic form of a press up. Now to have a full press up, we're going to be feet stretched back in that long plank position. Hands are slightly forward of our shoulders, and I'm going to go down, activating through the body, come down long plank and press up. There. Okay, so that's your full press up. Now, what I find works better than the modified plank in the all fours or having the knees bent is actually to have a different height, okay? So the easiest form of a full press up here, I hope you can see me here, is going to be here on the wall where I step back and I've got that long position and I bend the elbows 45 degrees and I press up. So this is a full press up, but I'm up on the wall. And then you could go onto a worktop, which your hands would be about waist level. Or you could come over to something which is higher here. And we're going to step back here and do that movement there. Or you could come to a bench or a chair and do that movement here. You're in your long plank. The hands are underneath the shoulders. Holding that plank position, we come down 45 degrees and press up. Okay, so you choose where you are. Wall, worktop, chair, bench, floor. I find that really, really helpful in being able to get push-ups into our workouts. And the most important thing is to really work through your center. So keep your breastbone lifted. So here, my breastbone is lifted, but I've got a wrap in my bottom, my abs are drawing in. I'm reaching through the crown and reaching through the heels to get that strong plank-like position that moves in one line, okay? So we don't start to sink at the hips or the breastbone. That is what we're going to do into our workouts today. So we're going to actually start off the workouts. I think I should leave my bench here for that. So we're going to go through a nice little workout, few rounds, and get going into that. We're going to start off with squat and side lift. Okay, oops. Let me just set my timer, guys. Okay, so squat and side lift. We squat down, we come up, one leg to the side. Squat down, other leg to the sides. Now the hands can be here or on the hips. And you're going to use your breath. You're going to think about your pelvic floor in and up. So we inhale on the way down. We exhale, draw in and upwards. Pelvic floor. Abs. Nice. Keep going, guys. And relax. We're going to go for our first set of press up. So I'm going to start off on the wall. So I'm going to show here on the wall. I'm in my long plank position. Hands are in front of the shoulders. And I press. I'm moving my body in one straight line. Elbows to the corner of the room. 45 degrees. I'm breathing in as I go down. I'm breathing out as I press away from the floor. Just checking my timer. Good. Just do a few more there. Lovely. So that is going to get you really, really familiar with working through your press-up position. Okay? There are some other tricks that we like to add in, but for today we're just going to cover that different height level of planks. So we're going to come for our side lunge, okay? So I hope my bench doesn't get in my way here. Side lunge, we're going to step out to the side, we're going to touch the toes, we're going to step in. Press out, and we're just sticking to one side because we're going to switch. And we're sitting down onto that heel, we're pressing up through that heel. Inhale as we come down. Exhale as we press up. Nice. Use that power of that breath to push you up through that heel. Activate through the lower body. And the crown of the head is reaching tall, so you're strong through your torso. Nice. Keep going, guys. Lovely. And now we're going to switch over to do the other side. So we're ready to step out. I just did my right leg. We're now going to do the left leg stepping out. So we step out, right hand touches the floor, left leg is stepped out, and then we push back up, keeping this leg straight. That was a bad demo. There we go, we step it in. Breathe in, go down. breathe out, press up. So this is another kind of lunge. We've done static, forward, back, and now side lunge. So trying to cover all the bases in this course. Nice. Keep going. Last one here. Lovely. We're going to bring it down onto the mat. Okay. Down onto the mat you come. You're in your neutral spine position. So just do a few pelvic tilts. Find that neutral spine. Now I take a breath in and I bring my right leg to tabletop. I deepen my ab connection as I lift my left leg. I'm in my double tabletop, my arms are long. And now I tap one foot, lift. Tap the other foot, lift. I'm tapping the toes down to the floor, but I'm moving the leg from the hip. Okay, so this is not just a foot exercise here. I'm going to feel my abs really contract and draw in to let that leg lower and come back. And your lower back here is staying in neutral. Now, if you find in this position, you are arching and your pelvis is tilting forward, or you are doming through your abdominals, this is too much for you guys. Bring the exercise down to the floor and just make the movement here. Or you could have one leg hovering as you lift and lower with the other. But obviously, if you do that at one, you have to switch sides, okay? I don't want you to go into pain into your lower back. So just make sure you've got that strength in your center before you go into the double tabletop. Otherwise, just stay here. Okay? Good. We've got that covered. That was round one done. We're going to go back to squat and side leg lift. So, in your parallel position, hands on your hips or out front here, shoulders back and down, smiling, and we squat and lift. Other side. Inhale on the way down. Exhale, draw that pelvic floor in and up as you come up. Inhale, release, relax. Exhale, the pelvic floor is coming in and up. Slow it down if that helps you to get that feedback into your pelvic floor. If you're activating that pelvic floor, you're activating those abs. They all work in integration with each other. Last one this side. Lovely. We're going to go for our press ups here. Okay, I'm going to go down onto the bench. I haven't been doing many press ups in my practice recently. So let's try this one. I've got my long plank position. My wrists are slightly forward of my shoulders. And I'm going to bend to the corners of the room, press up. I've got a wrap in my glutes. My abs are on. And I'm reaching the crown of the head away from my heels. Yes, this is a challenge. Like I said, press-ups haven't really been in there for me lately. But this is my start to get back to them. Nice. We're going to do one more here. We've got one more in the tank. Yes. Nice. Step it up. Well, I am feeling rather warm. I've probably gone quite red. I'm going to be stepping out my right leg to the side, okay, touching the floor with my left hand in our side lunge. Are we ready? Round two. Real workout happening here. Yes, guys? Good. And we are there. Right leg. Left hand down to the floor. Breathe in on the way down. Breathe out. Pull up with the pelvic floor in and up to get you back up there. You're going to feel those abs draw in and upwards. And then you're activating that glute by pressing the heel into the floor to come up. Nice. Keep going, guys. One more here. Lovely. Other side. Step it over. Nicely warmed up. We are here. We're going to step it out. Left leg out. Right leg's going to touch the floor. Let's go. Breathe in on the way down. Breathe out, pelvic floor in and up as we rise. Breathe in and up. I love that the pelvic floor comes in and up generally as we're going in up movements, especially in standing, so it kind of is easier to get that movement all in as one. Keep going, guys. You're doing absolutely fantastic. I know this is a lot for a beginner's program, covering all bases, all the basic movements, really using the breath and the abs and the pelvic floor. Last one. Oh, you can hear I'm nicely warmed up. Okay, I'm going to come onto my spine for scissors, level 2. Or you're keeping your feet onto the floor, okay? Neutral pelvis, double tabletop. If you can hold the position, okay? No tilting pelvis forward. And then we tap and up. Breathing out, press down. Breathing in as you lift that leg back up. Good. Keep going. Keep going, guys. Remember, lower the feet if you need to. And release after this last one. Lower the legs down. And that is 2 rounds down. Well done, gang. Round 3 of the workout. This is your last round. We are going to smash it. Round 3 is always the best round for me because you know you are done. Squat and side leg lift. Alternate the lifts. Breathe in as you come down. Breathe out, pelvic floor in and up. Let's go. Lift that leg. Activate those glutes. Nice work, guys. You are smashing it. Week 3 is already in full swing. This program will be over before we know it. I'll be disappointed. We've got the studio. It's still there for you guys. The online studio. I'll talk about that next week. Last one this side. Nice. Press up. Okay, so choose the wall, choose a chair or a bench, choose the floor for a full press up. And then for this last one, I'm going to show you a nice trick that I like to do, okay, to kind of ease you into doing full press ups. So you're going away with your press ups, and what we're going to do is we're going to lower all the way down to the floor. Hands off, hands back on, and we're going to press up. Lower down, keep lowering, 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 and you're in your full hands off, hands down, reach through the heels, activate that back body, and press up. Really nice way to get those full floor press ups incorporated into your routine. Nice. Okay. So another little tip there for you. And next we've got coming up our side lunges. So right leg's going to go out. I'm going to tap and I'm going to lift up. Breathe in, down, breathe out. Lift that pelvic floor in and up. Keep going, guys. Nice. Let's go. These are the last set of lunges. I actually have a thing for lunges, and I know most people hate lunges. There's somebody really close to me and she hates lunges, and she'll know that I'm talking about her. But I just love them. Any type of lunge. I know, strange, right? And we're switching to the other side. Left leg is going out, tapping the floor with your right leg. Let's go. Nice. And we are nearly there. Keep going. Last push, guys. You've got it. You've got it. Take a rest if you need, but don't give up. You are getting stronger with every movement, with every breath, with every effort. You are smashing it, and I am with you every step of the way. Last one. Whew. Oh, yes. Okay. You're coming down for your scissors. Okay. Spine is down. Hands on pelvis. Just get you neutral. So actually this turns into a lovely, nice lower back massage. And you're going to get your neutral pelvis in. Neutral pelvis is in. Hands are long by your sides. Take a breath in. Breathe out, lift one leg. Deepen your connection, lift the other leg. Now make sure here you've got it, no doming, no lower back lifting, no pelvic tilt. And then we begin to tap the legs down. Tap forward and down. It's like a walking-like motion. So very functional way of training the abs. Breathe out, press, breathe in, lift. Nice. Now with this one actually, sometimes switching the breath is quite nice. It depends when you feel your challenge the most, really. Whether you feel the challenge in the leg going down, when the pelvis quite often wants to tilt, is when you need to draw the abs in opposition. Or you might feel you need the assistance more to lift that leg back up. So play with that one. Breathing in and out, and we are done, guys. Well done to you. Should we have a quick stretch out? I would say quick stretch out. It's actually the best bit of the workout. Why do we want it to be quick? I love stretching. Hug the right knee in, reach the left leg long, and then you can just go from a pointed toe to a flat foot in that long leg. Okay, and then take the hands, the back of the knee here, reach through the bottom long leg heel, and then I want you to straighten the leg and bend the leg. And you're keeping it a flat foot. And now, depending on where you are, you might not be able to straighten the leg, just go to your limits. And then this last one, we're going to hold it, keep reaching through the heel, stretching the leg. You might even get into the lower back there. And then you hug the knee in, and we swap sides, other side. Reaching long, reaching through the heel, and you can point and flex through the foot. And now have a flat foot reaching through the heel. Take the hands behind the back of the leg going up to the ceiling as we straighten and bend. Flat foot, trying to touch the ceiling with the bottom of your foot. You might get a straight leg, you might not. See where you are today. Work within your limits. We've got a straight leg. We're going to finish with our straight leg. We're going to hold it. Hold it. Oh, yes. Keep going, guys. Keep going. You've got it. Now bring the long leg so the foot is on the floor, and then place the opposite heel on that foot and just open out through the hip. So you're just getting a lovely hip glute stretch as we lift that bottom foot off the floor. And keep trying to open out through the hip whilst keeping the hips heavy and cemented on the mat. Switch sides. Other foot goes down. And then you open out. Lift up. Keep lifting, opening. Hips heavy, knees opening to the side. Nice. Lower that down. Straighten out. One full stretch. Arms behind you. Legs long, and you're like trying to make your body an inch longer on the mat. Now bring the elbows down so they're in line with the shoulders, and bend the knees in, and then bring that pelvis back so you're in kind of less of a neutral, actually more into a posterior tilt. And we're going to try and keep the elbows and wrists close to the floor. Nod the chin as you do some floor angels. You're touching the arms overhead. You're opening the breastbone, the collarbones, and you're just kind of sliding arms overhead. Now my elbows do not like to stay down here. Working on them every day. But this is a lovely posture and upper body stretch. And release. Hands under the knees. And we're just going to start to rock the hips as you massage. Rock, get a rocking motion, and come up onto your bottom. And give yourself a high five, because that was a fantastic workout. And I'm going to see you here for the next one. Have a fantastic day, guys. Bye.